It's an Android tablet, but it works with anything. So our control system. Okay, I'm here with Simon. Simon is it's the first time you've operated the layout today.
First time today, yes. Absolutely.
Is it easy or a bit of a baptism of fire?
It's been a bit of a learning curve actually.
Okay.
A little bit more difficult than I imagined.
And which line are you driving?
I'm on the down slow. Down slow. Yeah.
So these are your lines where? Here?
These are my lines here, yeah.
Okay, and so what happens? How do you work? What's the system? How do you sort of organise yourself?
Well, we've got two lines here in the fiddle yard.
Right.
And I will take a train out on the down slow, bring it back round into the fiddle yard. But I'll bring it back here.
Right.
So it's behind this train. So I'll take this long train out next, and it will return to here.
So you empty one road,
and then one row is emptied, and then I'll send the other row out.
And you're doing this next. These.
This one next, yeah. So we repeat the process.
All right, we'll stand back and watch it all happen.
So the first thing I need to do is identify which train it is from the number on the side.
Right.
There's a little photograph there as well that helps me.
Right.
And press on that, and
you got a yellow
lo and
train.
behold, there's the yellow train.
You've got your signals, you've got to look at your signals.
So Pete, this just isn't a model railway, it's full of drama as well and excitement. Is that right?
I'm not sure it's called drama. I think it's called It'll Be Alright on the Night.
We're not sure which night.
Hang on, you've still got your going. You've still got this going.
It is stopped.
So Phil, I'm glad I've caught you at a quiet moment.
I'm going now.
Come back. Let's talk about the automation options you've looked at on this layout and what we've ended up with.
Yeah. So the cathedral last year, not the one that's just gone, Making Tracks 2. I spent a good week getting ABC braking working.
Yep.
If you remember?
Yes, I remember that.
I had to use 32 relays or something stupid to get it working.
Right.
And it worked fine for about an hour. And then we got a pair of 37s on the railhead treatment train.
Right.
Andy's 37s. And every so often the rear loco would just stop responding to ABC commands.
It would declare independence.
It would just keep going
and
going and through everything else.
Okay.
They were both the same chip.
Yep.
They were good chips. They were ESU Lot 5 program. Lot 5s.
But it was consistently that loco that intermittently refueled.
It was. And then another 2 hours later, a 66 that got a Zimmo chip in decided to completely ignore the ABC braking.
So it's a little bit unreliable.
It was reliable for about 2 hours, and then one of the 20 locos would decide to ignite.
It's either 100% reliable or not, and we need 100%, I suppose.
50% reliability is fine because you're always watching it.
Yes.
95 is not good enough because you let it go for an hour.
Right.
And then nobody's paying attention, and it'll just keep going and going and going.
Okay.
The other problem with the ABC is the track's not spotless because you've got all the bird poo.
Right.
In here we've got the heater. Some of the locos picked up ABC signals where there was no ABC blocks.
How? How is that possible?
Because one of the rails was slightly dirty.
Right, okay, and it then assumed it was
an ABC block.
Blimey.
So one of the Batman 66s would not move.
Right.
Until I turned the ABC setting off, and then it was fine. And then, so that ruled out ABC.
Right.
The other problem is you need expensive chips. You can't use the cheap chips on it.
Right. That would be Zimos or the
ESU,
Lens Silver.
Lens, and I think there's another one. Which isn't a problem. We could get them.
Yes.
But it's pointless because it's not reliable enough.
Right.
The other problem is all the locos need setting up.
Yes.
And there's too many locos that just appear randomly.
Okay.
As you've been trying to do that video that shows all the trains.
Yes.
That are now half of them are different.
Yes, every day I'd come back and it would be subtly different or not.
Let me just move that other. And that is the biggest problem with the automation is the trains keep changing.
Right. So we are.
What do you want? Oh.
Just listening.
You just want to get in on the action?
Yeah.
Okay.
where I want to be infamous.
So which train have we got running now? It's the container train, yes?
Yes, the long container train, yes.
Right.
So,
So we talked about automation.
Yes.
We talked about all the different loco chips required,
Oh yes, for the ABC braking.
the ABC, and the impracticalities of the rolling stock here.
It just
Changes all the time. Every
Yes.
day it's different.
So, for example, the Cura scale, I've bought the new 50,
Right,
the new Harry Needles 37.
right,
They're bringing a new loco on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, which they're announcing.
right.
They might be bringing the Pannier as well on Wednesday. So that's 4 new locos
On a day, on a layout that you
with
have to keep rolling.
random chips.
Yeah.
They'll probably bring some Mark II Mark II coaches with them.
Right.
How do you add that to ABC, which you can't because you don't know what chips come in?
And if you were doing computer control, it would be multiplied that problem, then,
Yeah,
wouldn't
because then you need to know your acceleration, the top speed, for all your speed steps, the length.
it? Yeah.
You need to get rid of all the sound delay nonsense that means it's not moving for half
Right.
an hour. And then they'll be gone Wednesday night, so it's all going to go off again.
So the conclusion is, we like our operators and we'll run it manually, I suppose.
No, the real conclusion is, it's not flexible enough for what Pete wants. Now, I could have got around all this stuff by getting a Cura to scale to ship them to me a week early.
Right.
But then we're now doing the new layout extension for the NEC in April.
Right.
I can't do both.
Yeah.
And that's more important,
Yeah.
getting this automated. And that's the real reason.
Right.
It's either new layout or automation, pick one.
And despite having this built a couple of months beforehand, from the Hornby show, none of us have had time for our feet to touch the ground, have we?
We fixed, all the little niggles have been fixed,
Right.
which means now you can send the train off,
Yes.
and as long as you're not being silly with it, it will come back.
Right.
Now obviously if you're going to start accelerating, braking and messing about,
Right.
stuff will fall off because there's so much momentum. But it's at a point now where it's good enough that one person could operate the whole layout themselves, really.
Right.
It'll
By
be-
having 4 trains going around on independent
No,
tracks.
it would be hard work. Not hard work, but it would be mental work. But you could do it for a bit, which means the operators aren't being as taxed,
Right.
so it's not a problem like it was at Chester.
Right.
But again, automation would require all the couplings to be changed,
Yes.
because if you lose a couple of wagons, it's going to plough through them. Then you're going to have to put resistors on every wheel set.
Right.
It's all time we haven't got to do.
So digital manual control is the best for us.
Yeah, and it's nice that people play, so
Nice to have something to do.
yeah. And again, automation does work, just it's just not flexible for the time available.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for the update, Phil. See you in the new year.
Yes, enjoy your holiday.